The city gates are breached. Soldiers, follow me. Today we storm the Imperial Hall.
Storm the Imperial Hall.
Charge.
I never imagined the renowned Kirin talent, Shen Ping'an, would be willing to be my dog for so many years. For a woman. It's laughable.
Qin Shiyue, is this your dying declaration?
You think this way Qin Shiyue will be grateful to you? Don't forget. You personally killed the maid who grew up with her, flayed her master, and poisoned her mother. Once she breaks in, you'll be the first one.
I'm waiting for her to kill me. As long as she can ascend to the throne, all of this is worth it.
Ping'an, my love. This expedition is extremely perilous. I've brought you a sachet I prayed for. The words on it were embroidered by my own hand. You mustn't find it ugly.
I promise. I'll protect it in my heart, just as I cherish you.
Ping'an, my love. You must return safely. Father King promised me that when you return, we will be married.
All right, I promise you.
Shen Ping'an, your death is imminent.
Since you're here, why not make a move?
Killing you would only dirty my hands. I will let a traitor like you be judged by the world.
Your Highness, please look. It's Duke Angguo, Marquis Dingyuan.
And here too. Minister Zhao and Eunuch Wang. They're all dead. Your Majesty, Shen Ping'an has killed all the civil and military officials.
Shen Ping'an, why? Why have you become so ruthless? You don't even spare the innocent.
You should be grateful to me. I killed them, so from now on, this realm will only have your voice.
Spreading heresy. I think you just don't want His Highness to ascend the throne peacefully.
What's wrong? You're not going to cry. Like you used to, are you?
Shut up. You don't deserve to mention the past. If our mother hadn't adopted you back then, you'd still be fighting stray dogs on the street for scraps. But what have you done? It's one thing not to be grateful, but you even poisoned her yourself to please Qin Shiyue.
Those who achieve great things can even kill their own kin.
Beast!
And how do you know I'm not grateful? That Qin Shiyue back then wanted to torture our mother to death to find your whereabouts. I gave her a quick end. Shouldn't you be grateful to me?
Shut up.
Getting impatient already? A ruler should remain unfazed even if Mount Tai collapses before them. Qin Shiyue, haven't you gotten rid of your bad habits yet? Then that little girl from back then, didn't she die for nothing?
I told you to shut up.
Let me think. What was her name? Qin Xiaoyu? right? That name sounds like a dog.
Shen Ping'an. You're asking for death.
Yue, you'll have to walk your own path from now on. Maid poisoning, assassinating the prince. Execution by beheading. Treacherous minister plotting rebellion, disrupting the court. Extermination of 9 generations of kin. Mother Queen, although you are not guilty, I still have to kill you. My dear Yue, now, only you are left.
What's wrong, Your Majesty?
It's Shen Ping'an. I didn't expect even after death he wouldn't let me go.
Your Majesty must have overworked, causing nightmares. I'll prepare some calming tea for you.
No need. Since his spirit is lingering, I will let him not even find peace in death. Prepare the carriage. I'm leaving the palace.
Where to?
The chaotic. Burial. Ground.
It is rumored that this burial ground has countless lonely ghosts. I didn't expect Shen Ping'an was actually buried here by Your Majesty.
Without a tombstone or marker, Wais is precisely the end this devil deserves. Someone like him. No one will mourn when he dies.
It's just hard on Your Majesty. Back in those days, those two were a match made in heaven. Dig, dig. I hope this way can make Your Majesty feel a bit better.
Shen Ping'an. Everything I have is thanks to you. Even if you are dead, I will never forgive you.
Your Majesty, the coffin has been dug up.
I want to personally grind his bones to dust. Satisfy the hatred in my heart. How is this possible?
Master. Uncle Shen is awake.
Don't move around. You're too badly injured. If it weren't for your naturally displaced heart, this sword strike, you'd be dead.
How is Yue now?
She's now the supreme ruler of the world, the first empress of Great Zhou. Majestic and powerful. I really don't know what you're thinking. Towards someone like a heartless and unrighteous girl, you're still thinking about her.
When I learn the skills, I will definitely give her a good beating until she's sore to avenge Uncle Shen.
You all misunderstand her. Actually, Yue is very loyal and righteous.
You're in this state and you're still speaking up for her? I really don't know what kind of bewitching soup she fed you.
Bewitching soup. Maybe. Because she is the most beautiful memory of my entire life.
Little one, what's your name? You're Shiyue. Then you shall be called Pax. I wish you both eternal peace.
Pax, come home with me! Since you care so much about her, why don't you stay by her side and offer her advice? Instead, you constantly oppose her, making her hate you to the bone.
Stay by her side. When have I ever not wanted to? Back then, when the old emperor suddenly passed away, the entire Great Zhou was in turmoil. The battle for succession was imminent. Yuezhi's nature is kind. She doesn't understand the ruthlessness of royal families. She repeatedly became a tool in others' hands. She nearly lost her life. If I still had time, I would have protected her for a lifetime. I dare say, as long as I'm here, no one would dare harm a single hair on her head. But my time is running out.
The 3-yin absolute pulse.
Master, what is this 3-yin absolute meridian?
Meridians ruined. Poison attacking the heart. This is a congenital, incurable disease. There's no cure for it now?
Indeed. When this line grows to the center of the middle finger, death will be immediate. Even gods can't save him. As for me, my remaining lifespan is less than 3 months. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used such cruel methods to help Yue grow.
Someone!
No need. If these things were useful, I wouldn't have resorted to this. I only hope my mark on this world is as minimal as possible. This way, you won't have to live in hatred every day.
Why should you? Isn't it enough that you've schemed for the world for her? Do you mean to say, you don't even want your own last chance to live?
Martial uncle. Please let Master try. I don't want you to die.
No need. I know my own body. If it weren't for the promise I made, I probably wouldn't have lasted this long.
How is this possible? I personally stabbed his heart and ordered him buried here. Why is the coffin empty? Where is Shen Ping'an's body?
Your Majesty, spare me. This servant doesn't know. I personally led men to bury that demon here. But now...
Useless.
Could it be that someone stole the body?
Your Majesty, be careful. Shen Ping'an is cunning and deceitful. Be wary of a trap.
I wasn't afraid of him when he was alive. Why would I fear this mere letter?
If there's anything I have left in this world after my death, any lingering attachment, it would be Mingyue. She is the person I love most in my life. If I could, I would spend my entire life protecting her by her side.
This is Shen Ping'an's will.
Impossible. His Majesty personally pierced his heart that day. We saw it with our own eyes. He was clearly dead and buried. Is he going to rise from the dead?
But this is indeed his handwriting. I've seen it. From His Majesty before.
Your Majesty, I'll send someone to investigate this immediately. If anyone is using this to create a deception, I will personally cut them into 1,000 pieces.
No rush. Shen Ping'an, a scoundrel like him, could never possibly be resurrected. I'm more interested now in seeing. What's written at the end of this letter? How did I become Shen Ping'an's most beloved?
If life were only like the first meeting, why does the autumn wind grieve for the painted fan? When Yue and I were little, our favorite place was the peach grove behind the palace. There we would run around without a care, play, flying kites and chasing butterflies. Yue, I promise you, from now on I'll plant a secluded paradise just for you.
I believe you. Ping'an. Then I'll stand in the peach grove, wearing a crown woven from twin flowers, and become your wife. Nonsense. It's all fake.
Your Majesty.
Shen Ping'an. You ungrateful bastard. If time could turn back, I would kill you 100 times, 1,000 times.
Your Majesty, don't blame yourself. You were young then, pure and kind. How could you have foreseen that Shen Ping'an was such a hypocrite?
Don't worry. I stopped believing in love long ago. I just hate that I didn't discover his ambition sooner. Otherwise, Mother and little Jade wouldn't have met such a tragic end.
Your Majesty. What about this letter?
You read it. I'm a bit tired. I'll just stay here in this mass grave and see what tricks a dead person can pull.
Later one time. Yorcher told me she liked sword manuals.
I know that in the Great Zhou dynasty, only the Sky Sword Manor's sword manuals are considered top tier. To get one, I knelt on the stone steps in front of Sky Sword Manor for 7 days and 7 nights.
You can go back. The Cloud Sky Sword Manual is a top secret. It's never passed on to anyone outside. The Sky Sword Manor, Lord. Even if you die kneeling here, it's useless.
What if I absolutely must have it?
Then you'll just have to defeat the 49 sword masters of our manor and ascend to the position of Sky Sword Manor Lord.
All right.
As far as I know, Sky Sword Manor's ultimate technique is the Gale Sword style, which has nothing to do with the sword technique Your Majesty practices.
That's right. My sword technique is called the Cloud Sword style. It was indeed a gift from Shen Ping'an. But it has absolutely no relation to Sky Sword Manor. He wouldn't challenge. 49 sword masters for me. He doesn't have that kind of strength either.
Indeed, such a clumsy lie. Just a trip to Sky Sword Manor would reveal the truth. Why go to such great lengths to write it in a will?
Who says the contents of this letter are for us? Your Majesty, if, after your passing, someone reveals the contents of this letter to the world, by then, will the truth still be as it is now?
Shen Ping'an. His intentions are punishable.
Your Majesty, should we destroy this letter?
No need. Given his personality, this will is probably just a prelude. There must be other plans hidden in the shadows.
What should we do now?
According to this letter, we must ensure all his filthy deeds are completely erased. Completely erased. King Xiaoziun, heed my command.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Starting immediately, head to Sky Sword Manor.
Yes.
Shen Ping'an, I will never believe a single word in your letter. I will personally erase every trace you left in this world. Erase it all.
Even if you go this far, she will only hate you. Why must you do this?
Yoyer is too kind. Only hatred can make her grow quickly. As for whether she loves or hates me, it no longer matters.
Easy for you to say. If you truly didn't care, why would you have me leave a letter in the coffin?
Life is full of infatuation. This hatred has nothing to do with romance. I called her naive back then. But who, knowing they were about to die, wouldn't want everything they did to be acknowledged? Who wouldn't want to be willful for once? Or naive for once? But she won't see it. Forget it. Let it be. My final closure for this life. A way to account for it.
Aren't you afraid? That because she hates you to the bone, she'll dig up your grave and smash your coffin? At that time, if she comes looking for you, what will you do?
If she truly comes looking, absolutely do not tell her the truth. Otherwise, she might be overcome with grief. Let her believe. It was all my scheme.
Are you really going to be this resolute? Do you know that once you do this, everything you've done will no longer have a chance to be known? You will. Be infamous forever. Are you sure?
Just consider it. A dying wish. Please.
Your Majesty, in about 3 more hours, we should reach Tianjian Mountain Villa.
Oh. Your Majesty, the road ahead is blocked. The carriage cannot pass. Your Majesty, up ahead, someone has planted a peach orchard. It covers the entire mountainside. Unless we burn it all down, even if I summon all the Imperial Guards, it would be difficult to move it.
Your Majesty, look here. Doesn't it resemble what was mentioned in the letter? As a paradise beyond the mortal world?
You err. I promise you, from now on, I will plant a paradise just for you. I want these 10,000 miles of peach blossoms to bloom only for you.
Could it be? He really did it? Ping'an, if all these peach blossoms were in full bloom, it would be so beautiful.
Of course it would.
Then when that happens, we'll wander through the sea of flowers. With the sky as our canopy and the earth as our bed, never to be apart for a lifetime.
All right, I promise you. We'll never be apart for a lifetime.
Shen Ping'an did so many despicable things to you, yet you still can't be as heartless and unfeeling as him. Why do you still think of him? Why?
Your Majesty.
It's nothing. I'm just feeling sentimental. I didn't expect there to be such a large peach grove outside the capital. I wonder who planted it.
Could it be Shen Ping'an?
Absolutely not. Shen Ping'an, that treacherous scoundrel. How could he remember a childhood promise?
Then,
Who let you in? Go, go, go. Outsiders are forbidden here. Who let you in? Leave at once.
How dare you? Do you know who this is?
Ziyun. Don't be rude.
No matter who you are, I, this old man, was entrusted to guard this peach grove. My duty is to not let anyone approach. If you don't leave now, don't blame this old man for being impolite.
Lord Song of Western Shu, you are the flying immortal sword saint Chu Shuchi.
Since you recognize me, then leave quickly. This is not a place for you.
Senior Chu. We mean no harm. We just wanted to go to Heavenly Sword Villa. But this peach grove blocked our way. We had no choice but to enter.
Wait, this old man don't know what Heavenly Sword Villa is. In short, this place is no ordinary garden. You should leave quickly, lest you bring trouble upon yourselves.
Could it be that the owner of this place holds a high position?
Not at all.
Are they royalty?
Senior, you've lived a life of integrity, hating evil as if it were your enemy. You're even known in the martial arts world as the leader of the 8 great heroes. Your character and ability are evident. Yet now you live so simply here. I'm truly curious. Who could possibly be the one who made you willingly become a garden keeper here?
Aren't you afraid of getting into trouble because of this? This matter, it's not really a secret. It's just that the person's identity is sensitive, and many people now are eager to avoid him.
Who exactly is it that makes you Senior so wary?
The Great Zhou Empire's former Divine Might General. The Regent King, Shen Ping'an.
Who? Say that again to me.
That's right. This is the one who swept away the treacherous officials and rebuilt the nation, the current empress. Why aren't you kneeling to pay your respects?
I don't care if you're a male or female emperor. This has nothing to do with me. Well, you're not welcome here.
Infamous.
Senior, could you please say that again? Who is the owner of this place?
General Shen Ping'an, the Divine Might General. I'll say it 10 times and it'll still be the same.
That's impossible. You've always hated evil. How could you help Shen Ping'an, that devil? He must have tricked you, right?
A devil? That's what you think.
Could there really be some hidden story behind this? Senior Chu, can you tell us the truth?
The truth? I don't care about the truth. What are you looking for? Go find it yourself. But the only thing I can tell you is this peach grove was personally planted by Shen Ping'an over 10 years, a total of 130-500 trees. Each one is like this.
What? Ping'an, if you fall for another woman in the future, will you not like me anymore?
3,000 waters. I only take one ladle to drink. No matter how beautiful other women are. What does that have to do with me? In my eyes, there's only your ear.
Don't you already not care about me anymore? Don't you want supreme power? Then why keep this peach grove? Why?
Your Majesty, you must not fall for Shen Ping'an's scheme. The reason he's doing this is to manipulate you. One hush. He's not heartless. That's why he wants to hurt you intentionally. You old fool. Did Shen Ping'an send you here? Animal. With what intention?
If it weren't for that kid Shen, having left instructions before his death, I would have killed you 10 times over. Let me say it one last time. You are not welcome here. If you don't leave the sword in my hand, the inch will strike without recognition.
Senior, your life has been upright and honorable, with an immortal bearing and noble spirit, praised by everyone. But why are you so repulsive towards us? Do you think I'm a wicked and evil person?
Just based on you killing Shen Ping'an, you're not a good person.
Ridiculous. Shen Ping'an is the world's #1 devil. Who doesn't know? The Empress killing him is eliminating a scourge for the people. And you call yourself a martial arts hero, a man of justice. To actually defend a devil and offend the Imperial presence, you deserve to die.
When I returned from my training at 20 and roamed the martial world for 60 years fighting demons, whether Shen Ping'an is human or ghost, that's I know better than you.
You and Shen Ping'an are birds of a feather. Of course you'd lie for him. You can turn black into white.
That's right. Just empty words. Senior, how can you expect me to believe you?
You don't believe me? Then just follow me.
Okay. Then I'll see. What will you use to help improve his innocence?
This monument was personally erected by Shen Ping'an. For 10 years, the sacrifices have been continuous. Rain or shine. Doesn't this prove his character and loyalty?
Shen Ping'an? Impossible. Xiao Yu's tomb? Oh, how could it be here? Impossible. I buried Xiao Yu with my own hands. How could she be here? Sir, what's going on?
I don't even know who Xiao Yu is. There's no body here either. This is just a cenotaph. But this monument was indeed erected by Shen Ping'an. He asked me to guard this place. He didn't hesitate to stir up trouble across the martial world. Clearly, it must be that kid, someone he cared about deeply.
What? You're saying Shen Ping'an stirred up trouble across the martial world to ask you?
That kid did a good job. If it weren't for him killing those hypocrites, causing such chaos, why would I have stayed here?
Sir? Xiao Yu's cenotaph, when was it set up?
In the Tianyuan calendar of the Great Zhou, December 5th, year 1241. I remember it was snowing heavily that day. Shen Ping'an was wearing only a single layer of clothing, alone in the heavy snow, struggling all day long. Ever since then, he would come here every December 5th. Wearing white, drinking alone, constantly apologizing.
This time was exactly 7 days after Xiao Yu's death.
Shen Ping'an? You were the one who killed Xiao Yu. Why then? You put on a false show of sympathy?
Could it be there's really been a misunderstanding about all this? If Shen Ping'an was truly so heartless and unjust, then why would he have done all this?
Impossible. There's no misunderstanding. Shen Ping'an has long since stopped being the person he used to be. He's changed. He's become ruthless and cruel, a bloodthirsty executioner. He's become ungrateful and heartless, a wicked devil.
Forget it. This peach grove was planted for you by that kid. It has now been returned to its rightful owner. My task is complete. Whether to keep it or destroy it is up to you.
Your Majesty, what should we do next?
To Heavenly Sword Villa. I will personally uncover Shen Ping'an's hypocritical mask.
Tianjian Mountain Villa is indeed the leader of the martial arts world's swordsmanship. I once studied here myself. It's a shame my aptitude wasn't good enough. I couldn't grasp much of the swordsmanship.
You're looking at it the wrong way. Swordsmanship varies from person to person. It becomes strong because of the person. It's never the secret manual that's strong. It's the person.
Exactly. Your Majesty, back then, with just an unknown Cloud Sky Sword Manual, you mastered a formidable martial art. That perfectly proves my point. Your Majesty is a sword practitioner. Your mind and path are one. You shouldn't have accepted Shen Ping'an, such a cunning individual, into the sect, but he said in his letter that he was the master of Tianjian Mountain Villa. Isn't this lie a bit too easy to expose?
When falsehood is taken as truth, truth becomes false. When truth is taken as falsehood, falsehood becomes true. It's precisely because it's too astonishing and unconventional that the ignorant are deceived. Because what they love most is creating something out of nothing.
Your Majesty's presence, we apologize for not welcoming you sooner. We hope Your Majesty will forgive us.
It's fine. I came on a whim. Elder Yu, no need for such formality. How has the villa been doing lately?
Thanks to Your Majesty's blessings, it's developing well. The Sword Villa is now flourishing. However,
Elder, please speak freely.
the villa now has outstanding individuals, but they are ultimately too young. We old folks, after we're in the ground, I fear the villa will have no successors.
I rose from humble beginnings back then. It was Elder Yu who personally led disciples to fight enemies and capture cities for me. Many key members were lost. I will never forget this kindness. Rest assured, Elder, if Elder Yu passes away, I will ensure the Sword Villa's eternal peace.
Your Majesty, you might be mistaken. What I worry about more is that no one in the villa now can inherit the Master's legacy. I fear our sect's ultimate skills will be lost.
If that's the case, why not let the Master open the mountain gates wide and recruit talented individuals?
It's not that we don't want to. It's that we cannot. The position of Master of our Sword Villa has been vacant for many years.
The position of Master of Tianjian Mountain Villa has always been empty.
Your Majesty, Shen Ping'an said in his letter that he was the villa master. But now Elder Yu says the master's position has been vacant for years. What is going on here?
Doesn't this just show that what was in the letter cannot be taken seriously? It was all fabricated.
Indeed. The contents of that letter, I never believed. I came this time, precisely to expose Shen Ping'an's true face. Elder Yu, I once heard. Shen Ping'an visited your sect to seek a supreme skill for me, called the Swift Wind Sword Technique. Is this true?
It seems that letter was just nonsense.
The Swift Wind Sword Technique is hardly a supreme skill. It's merely put on display as a gimmick for those outsiders, just a mere spectacle.
Oh?
The true supreme skills of my sword sect are as elusive as clouds and mist, and as sharp as heavenly light. Their name is the Sky Sword Manor.
Yue, this sword manual, I found it by chance. It's perfect for you. Don't you want to practice sword fighting? I'll teach you.
Elder Yu, are you sure the ultimate skill of Cloud Sword Manor isn't the Gale Sword Technique, but the Cloud Sky Sword Manual?
The Sky Sword Manual has been passed down for generations. How could I be mistaken?
Elder, but this sword technique...
Precisely.
Could it be that what this letter says is true? It was really Shen Ping'an who obtained the sword manual for His Majesty?
Or couldn't it be that he stole it from the Sword Manor? Stole it?
So you jest. The Sky Sword Manual has always been kept in our Sword Pavilion's forbidden area, with numerous traps and mechanisms. Moreover, 10 elders guard us. Sein Bowie, seine Moms Christine, any Misen, Maus, this man, I To steal it would be as difficult as ascending to heaven.
Then how did Shen Ping'an possibly obtain it? Could it be true, as he claimed, that he defeated all the elders of the Sword Manor and became the Manor Lord?
Didn't you hear what Elder Yu said? The Manor Lord position has been vacant for years. If Shen Ping'an were truly... Wouldn't that be a contradiction?
Exactly. If Shen Ping'an were indeed the Manor Lord of Sky Sword Manor, then why would Sky Sword Manor assist me?
Your Majesty, my lords, please follow me. Your Majesty, this is the Sword Chamber, where the divine weapons of past Manor Lords are enshrined, along with their portraits.
Shen Ping'an, why is his portrait here? Brother Ping'an, Ye'er wants to practice sword fighting too. That way I can travel the world with you, sword in hand.
If Yue practices sword fighting, I will find for you the finest sword techniques in this world.
Really? But the secret manuals of the major sects are forbidden arts. They are never passed down. They are simply not shared.
As long as Yue wants them, I will definitely get them for you.
Elder Yu, you must be mistaken. Isn't this the portrait of past masters? Why is Shen Ping'an here?
Didn't you say the master's position has been vacant for years? Are you daring to deceive the Emperor?
Not at all. Before Master Shen, he was the master of Sky Sword Manor. It's just that 5 years ago, he stepped down from the position. For so many years, the master's position has indeed been vacant.
5 years ago? Wasn't that when you came down the mountain to assist me?
Yes, I recall Master Shen came alone to request the Cloud Sky Sword Manual. He not only knelt for 7 days and nights, but also offered 100,000 taels of gold. It's a pity rules are rules. To learn the sword manual, there was only one way. That was to become the master of Sky Sword Manor. I thought this would make him give up. But I didn't expect that to obtain the sword manual. He resolutely chose to fight alone, one sword against all the elders of my manor.
Ah.
Shen Ping'an, step down. Your swordsmanship talent is something I myself am ashamed of. But you are still young. Defeating all of us is impossible. Don't throw your life away for nothing.
I promised you, heir, that I would find for her the most supreme sword techniques in this world. I will never break my word.
Since that's the case, do not blame us for being ruthless. Form ranks.
Ah.
In that battle years ago, Master Shen, to win, forced his sword energy, burning his potential. Half of his life was ruined. Every winter, his body felt like it was pierced by 10,000 arrows, a pain that went to the bone. At that time, I couldn't understand who it was that made him fight so desperately.
What I promised you, I will definitely do.
Brother Ping'an. Brother Ping'an. Why? Shen Ping'an. Why would you do this? Shouldn't you hate me for not dying?
Your Majesty.
Don't fall for the trap. As Elder Yu said, Shen Ping'an stepping down as Manor Lord was several years ago. Perhaps he still had feelings for you back then. Or perhaps he did this just to gain your trust.
Indeed. This is all his scheme. He wouldn't put himself at risk for me.
This?
Elder Yu. You already knew Shen Ping'an's relationship with me. When he came down the mountain to assist me, what were his true intentions?
This?
Manor Lord, what is the matter that you summoned us for?
Starting today, I will step down from the position of Manor Lord of Tianjin Mountain Villa. Before that, there is one thing I need you to do.
What? Stepping down?
Indeed. My ambition is not in the martial world. Being this Manor Lord was merely to obtain the Yuntian Sword Manual. After today, I will leave. Now I want you all to swear an oath of the sword. From now on, you will serve the great Zhou imperial family's Princess Mingyue, Qin Shiyue.
How could this be? Aren't you enemy?
No need to say more. Remember, if one day she orders you to attack me, you must not disobey. If you break this oath, your sword heart will shatter, and you will be destroyed by heaven and earth. If you still recognize me as your Manor Lord, just swear the oath.
We obey the Manor Lord's command. Loyalty to Qin Shiyue. If we betray this, may heaven and earth punish us.
Loyalty to Qin Shiyue. If we betray this, may heaven and earth punish us.
What?
Shen Ping'an. Why would he do this?
Your Majesty, do not worry. Shen Ping'an's actions must have ulterior motives. If he truly had deep affection and loyalty for your Majesty, then why would he repeatedly harm those closest to you?
Indeed, that's right. Shen Ping'an's heart has long turned dark, and you've all just been deceived by the facade he presented. Yu Cheng'an, heed my command. Tianjian Mountain Villa is Shen Ping'an's former subordinates. They should be punished along with him. Considering that you once did me a favor, I will spare your lives. But if you dare to continue worshipping anything of Shen Ping'an's, do not blame me for being ruthless.
So, since that is the case, the Manor Lord has one more item left in the villa. Today, please have your Majesty take it with you. Your Majesty, please.
This is
Ping'an. Don't use this bamboo sword anymore. This sword is for you.
You little rascal. This sword is father's most cherished treasure. How could you just steal it like this?
Shh. Keep your voice down. I don't care. This sword already has your name, Ping'an, so it's your sword now.
All right. From now on, I'll use this precious sword to protect you, Yue. How about that?
It's a promise. Shen Ping'an, you remember. You clearly remember the promise we made. Did you leave this sword here? So Sky Sword Manor could protect me in your place? Why? Why did you ultimately betray me and everyone else for power and ambition?
Your Majesty, what's wrong?
I am fine.
Your Majesty, the Manor Lord once used this very sword to challenge all the elders and break the Heavenly Gang sword array. Though the sword was scarred, he refused to replace it. I don't know why he treated Your Majesty that way, but I believe the Manor Lord is not a treacherous person.
What do you know? He was indeed a good man once, but he later became a demon who took lives with no chance of redemption.
Indeed. Even oceans can turn into mulberry fields. What's so strange about human hearts changing?
You may understand human hearts, but you don't understand the way of the sword. We who practice the sword cultivate only one sword heart in our lives. A swordsman like the Manor Lord, who has reached the pinnacle of swordsmanship, has long achieved unity of body and mind. If the heart changes, the sword is destroyed. This sword is riddled with scars, yet it has not broken. This is irrefutable proof of an unwavering heart. Your Majesty, his sword is still protecting. Your Majesty, can't you hear the sword's cry?
Are you really going to leave?
She has successfully ascended the throne. I have no more worries. Besides, my time is short. It's time for me to choose a good resting place.
If you die, she'll never know all the truth.
What I want is for her to know nothing.
Uncle Shen, please don't go, okay? Dongxi doesn't want you to go.
Little one, birth, aging, sickness, death, joy, sorrow, parting, reunion. These are the normal states of life. You and your master cultivate your minds. Do not cling to this. Otherwise, karma will arise later, and all of this will turn into bubbles. Do you understand?
Okay, I understand. Oh, right. Uncle Shen, I have a treasure to give you.
Mm-hmm. What treasure?
Dongxi made a mistake before. Got hit by Master. It hurt a lot. But after eating a candied whore, it didn't hurt anymore. Now, Dongxi is giving all of these to Uncle Shen.
Then I'll eat them.
Uncle Shen, please eat them quickly. If Dongxi can't see it, it won't hurt anymore.
This is the spirit elixir I refined. Now that your power is lost, you'll inevitably face danger. Remember, do not use it unless it's a matter of life and death. Do not use it. Otherwise, you won't even survive 3 months, let alone 3 days. Remember, do not take too much of that medicine. Otherwise, it will only hasten death.
Thanks.
Master, do you think Uncle Shen will come back?
He will. He definitely will.
Why? Why is this? You clearly remember the promise between us.
Your Majesty, excessive thought harms the spirit. Perhaps this is exactly what Shen Ping'an wanted to see.
That's right. If his swordsmanship was truly to protect me, how could what happened later occur? All of this is fake.
Sigh.
Your Majesty, don't worry. When people lie, they often mix in some truths to make the lies seem more believable. Shen Ping'an might have been sincere towards Your Majesty back then, but it was just to pave the way for the lies in the letter.
Yes. The letter? Where is the letter?
Your Majesty, the letter is here.
Shen Ping'an. Don't think you can make me believe anything in this letter. Anything. I will definitely. Find the flaws.
If I had to say, besides Yue, what else in this life is worth remembering? It would probably be Silver Moon City. Whenever it snows, I'll think of that place. Because I have my brothers there. There we fought side by side, went through life and death together. We rode snow-white war horses, wielding silver spears, killing the barbarians from beyond the frontier, who were terrified at the mere mention of us.
Absurd. Shen Ping'an, you are as ungrateful and heartless as ever. Would you really share life and death with someone?
That's right. If there really was such an army, that could be relied upon with one's life supporting us on the battlefield. Why didn't we see it? If there really was such an army, a formidable army supporting us, how could we have easily entered the Golden Palace?
As expected. Everything at Heavenly Sword Villa was just a coincidence. Back then, he had still had a shred of conscience. He was still that ungrateful, heartless wretch.
No. No. This army has appeared before.
Where?
It's the Great Snow Dragon Cavalry. The army mentioned in this letter is the one Your Majesty commands, the undefeated Great Snow Dragon Cavalry on land.
The Great Snow Dragon Cavalry? No wonder I found it somewhat familiar.
Impossible. Shen Ping'an wanted so badly for Your Majesty to die. If there really was such an army, 100,000 iron cavalry, why would he have easily sent it away? Given Shen Ping'an's passion for power and greed, he would have likely raised his own forces and vied for the throne.
That's right. Xiaopojin was subdued by me. The Great Snow Dragon Cavalry is personally trained by me, and their name was bestowed upon them by me. All of this has nothing to do with Shen Ping'an. Shen Ping'an. No matter how much you scheme, or how many moves you make, everything you've done to try and salvage your reputation, in my eyes, is just a flower in the water, a moon in the mirror. Your words I will never believe, not even in the slightest.
Your Majesty, should we now go to Silver Moon City to verify with General Xiao?
Absolutely not. The Snow Dragon Riders are fiercely loyal to Your Majesty. Everyone knows that. Moreover, military men value loyalty above all else. If we were to interrogate him just because of Shen Ping'an's few words, it could lead to serious trouble.
Exactly. General Xiao is my trusted confidant. He would never betray me. Nor would he have any connection whatsoever with Shen Ping'an.
So what do we do now?
You read it. I'm very curious to see what other tricks he can come up with.
If I were to say the Snow Dragon Riders are the sharp weapon I cultivated for Yoda to conquer the world, then Qingping Sanctuary is the ultimate safeguard I left for her.
Keep reading.
Back then, I unexpectedly saved Palace Master Lin Qingxuan of Qingping Sanctuary, who in her fervent pursuit of enlightenment had suffered a qi deviation. Later, I helped her regain her spiritual path, breaking the conflict between mortals and immortals, and thus we became friends who entrusted our lives to each other. If all goes well, this old friend might have the chance to enter that legendary realm mentioned in the three great scriptures. Speaking of which, I owe her an apology. For Yue'er's safety, I actually made her break her vows and enter the mortal world to save someone. I don't know if I'll ever have the chance to apologize in this lifetime.
You want me to go to Yanmen Pass? To save Qin Shiyue?
Exactly. I never expected the second prince to be so insane. To deal with Yue'er, he's willing to sacrifice the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in the region. As things stand, I can only rely on you.
Qingping Sanctuary has always remained aloof from worldly affairs, maintaining its transcendent status, standing firm through countless dynastic changes. And now you want me to break my vows for a little girl?
Yes.
All right. I promise you, even if it means risking Qingping Sanctuary's 3 millennia of heritage, I will help her turn danger into safety.
Nonsense! Qingping Sanctuary holds a revered status, never involving itself in worldly affairs. Though it has been regarded as a spiritual leader, throughout history, no one has ever been able to converse with its master. But this current palace master not only openly declared support for your majesty, but also saved your majesty's life. This is clearly proof of your majesty's divine mandate. How, coming from Shen Ping'an's mouth, has it all become? Attributed to his instruction? Why doesn't he just say he can casually appoint me as the palace master?
The letter says that. If all of Shen Ping'an's arrangements fail to help your majesty ascend to the supreme throne, then the position of Qingping Sanctuary's palace master, the spiritual leader of the 3 great orders, would still be enough to ensure your majesty's safety.
What does that mean?
It means that if your majesty fails to ascend the throne, he would arrange for your majesty to become the palace master of Qingping Sanctuary to protect you.
Haha, good. You, Shen Ping'an, even the leader of the 3 sects, the Qingping Palace Master, can become your pawn. I truly underestimated you. What else did he say? Tell me everything.
He said, fortunately. Fortunately.
Fortunately what? Speak.
Fortunately, your majesty was very capable. All his efforts were not in vain.
Insolent. Who does he think he is? Daring to say he'll help me ascend the throne? Does he even deserve to? He also said he'd protect me. Who does he think he is? Back then, I was besieged by the Imperial Army at the border fortress for over 3 months. The city was out of ammunition and food, the people were starving, their faces full of despair. Why didn't he come to save me then? Now he's just talking big on paper. If it weren't for Qin Shiyue leading the disciples of Qingping Palace to rescue me back then, Qin Shiyue would likely no longer exist in this world.
That's right. Afterward, the Qingping Palace Master not only refused your majesty's rewards, but also defied ancestral teachings, sending many disciples to join the army. They fought bravely in every battle, fearless, effectively destroying the millennium-long accumulation of the 3 sects' ancestral temple. Moreover, she became sworn sisters with your majesty like true kin. How could he possibly fabricate these things?
That's right. Anyone in this world might betray me, but Qin Shiyue absolutely wouldn't. She would never lie to me either. If she really had any relationship with Shen Ping'an, she would definitely tell me.
Your Majesty, what should we do now?
Didn't Shen Ping'an say? He and Qingshan are close friends? Then I will personally go to Qingping Palace.
Your Majesty, Qingping Palace is far away. You've only just ascended the throne and the government is unstable. Moreover, we've been out for a long time. If enemy nations find out, it might stir up trouble and be detrimental to you and the Great Zhou.
Exactly. I'll go for your majesty. That's enough.
If you go, you probably won't even get past the gates of Qingping Palace. Besides, some matters must be resolved by me personally, such as exposing Shen Ping'an's true colors. Stop the carriage. Stop the carriage for me. Stop the car. Stop the carriage for me.
Your Majesty, what is it?
That person looks like Shen Ping'an.
Your Majesty, how is this possible? Shen Ping'an was clearly already killed by you.
That's right. And looking at that person's build, completely without internal energy, not like a martial artist at all. It can't be Shen Ping'an.
Strange. Why did that person who just passed by feel so familiar? It feels like missing them would lead to lifelong regret.
Master, are you thinking of Uncle Shen? I know. It must be that Empress of Great Zhou. Master is afraid he'll come looking for Uncle Shen, right?
You? Such a child. You know quite a bit. But this has nothing to do with you. Hurry up and go to morning class.
Mm-hmm. That won't do. Uncle Shen is so good to me. His business is my business. I want to help him teach that ungrateful woman a lesson. And Master, you like Uncle Shen too, right? That woman harmed Uncle Shen so badly. Master must want to teach her a lesson too.
You talk too much. All right, hurry up and go. What's coming will eventually come. Qin Shiyue, I don't know if you can bear the pressure of the truth. Or rather, should I even tell you the truth?
The Palace Lord, the Empress of Great Zhou, is here.
Shen, I've come to see you. Shen. Strange. Where are the people of Qingping Palace?
Qingping Palace puts on quite a show. His Majesty has personally arrived, yet no one is here to greet her. Do they think that because they saved His Majesty, they can act arrogantly?
Ziyun, don't be rude.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. Replying to Your Majesty, the Palace Lord went into seclusion a few days ago, unable to greet you. We beg Your Majesty's forgiveness.
Seclusion? When was that?
About a month ago.
A month? Wasn't that exactly when Your Majesty killed Shen Ping'an?
Could Shen Ping'an's body, which went missing, be related to Palace Master Lin?
Speak. Why is Her Highness in seclusion?
Yes. It's to save someone.
Save someone? Could it be Shen Ping'an?
Your Majesty.
Shen Ping'an was pierced through the heart by my sword. Let alone Shen. Even if a great immortal were to come, it would be impossible to revive him. What's more, I absolutely refuse to believe Qing Shiyue would know Shen Ping'an, that demon.
It's a pity Palace Master Lin is in seclusion. It seems we'll be making this trip for nothing.
No. If I don't expose his true colors today, I won't be able to rest easy, even if I return. Where is your Palace Master in seclusion? Take me there.
Your Majesty, the Palace Master has given orders that during her seclusion, no one is to disturb her.
I ordered you to lead the way.
I
said lead the way.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, this is the place.
Shen, I need to speak with you. Could you come out for a moment? Shen, I need to speak with you. Could you come out for a moment?
Your Majesty, if you're worried, why not just break down this door? At worst, we can explain it to Palace Master Qingxin later. Given the urgency, I'm sure she'll understand.
Guards,
Yes, Your Majesty.
break down this door for me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You wicked woman! Stop right there! My master is in seclusion, yet you barge in. What are your intentions?
Look, I need to see your master about something important. Can you help me contact her?
Bad woman. Don't call me by my name. We're not close. Master said. She won't see you. So you should go back where you came from.
How dare you? A little girl dares to speak to His Majesty. Like this.
Are you going to hit me? If you dare to touch me, I'll go by the palace gates tomorrow. And roll around. Let's see if you can handle it.
You...
Ziyun. Look, I need to see your master. About something important. Can you help me, please? After it's done, I'll buy you a room full of Bambi's candied hawthorn. Okay?
Don't think you can bribe me. I won't fall for your tricks. You should leave now.
Qin Shiyue, we swore an oath of brotherhood back then. Now you won't even meet me. Fine, son. Qin Shen. Smash it open for me.
Yes.
Bad woman, how dare you! You bullied my martial uncle enough, now you're bullying Dongxi too. My master will definitely not. Let you off?
Anyone who dares to block the way again?
Smash!
Your Majesty comes to my Qingping Palace, sent just to kill people.
Xingxia, you finally agreed to see me.
If I didn't show up again, Your Majesty would probably kill someone.
Don't misunderstand. I just earlier, I heard this palace maid say you were saving someone. I was eager to find you to confirm something. That's why I was in such a hurry. Can you let me see the person you saved? Who is it?
Just a pitiable person, that's all.
A pitiable person? Could it be some terribly wicked criminal?
You think so too?
Qin Shiyue, don't misunderstand. It's just that this matter is crucial, and I had to find you to confirm.
I never expected that back then. The kind-hearted Princess Mingyue, after ascending the throne, has become so decisive. You must have been through a lot all these years.
All these years, the myriad sufferings I've endured were all caused by one person. Although that person is gone, they left me with many mysteries. If I don't uncover their ugly face, I'm destined to have no peace.
Your Majesty is talking about Shen Ping'an, aren't you?
Palace Master Lin, you actually know Shen Ping'an? Could what was written in that letter all be true?
You really know Shen Ping'an? Then the person you just saved, was it him?
I couldn't save him. But you? Do you really hate Shen Ping'an that much?
Of course. The pain he caused me is so great that even if all the waters of the 5 lakes and 4 seas could not wash it away.
Perhaps he had some unspeakable hardship.
Hardship? What hardship could justify him slaughtering my mother, my mentor, my maids, and all my relatives?
I don't know why Shen Ping'an did what he did, but I think he must have had his reasons. Your Majesty came this time wanting to know about my relationship with Shen Ping'an, right?
Yes.
That's right. Shen Ping'an and I considered each other close friends, knowing each other for many years, even before you did.
Impossible. Shen Ping'an and I are sworn enemies. He tried to kill me several times. If you were his close friend, why would you have saved me back then? Qin Shiyue, don't let your anger make you lie to me.
That's because you were trapped in a lonely city then. He asked me to save you. If it weren't for him, how could I have broken Qingping Palace's 3,000-year-old rules to come down and save you?
What? What? It was Shen Ping'an who asked you to break your vows and save me.
Ping'an, forgive me for the first time I broke my word to you. I truly couldn't bear to see you put yourself through that death and bear such infamy.
Of course, if it weren't for Uncle Master Shen, who else would have cared about your life?
Presumptuous.
She's wrongly accusing Uncle Master Shen. What did I say about her?
You.
Ziyun.
That's right. During the battle at Yanmen Pass, he sent me a message by carrier pigeon asking me to come rescue you.
Impossible. Back then, Shen Ping'an was instigated by Qin Shiyue to trap me inside the city.
It was indeed him who asked me to save you. If it weren't for him, there wouldn't be today's Empress of Great Zhou. So, are you satisfied with this answer?
Your Majesty, don't be deceived by these few words. Even if Palace Master Lin intervened because of Shen Ping'an, the battle at Yanmen Pass itself was caused by him. A thief crying stop, thief! It's possible he was harboring some malicious intent back then.
King Shen, you must have been deceived by him too, right? How could someone so cruel and ruthless, who slaughtered the entire Great Zhou royal family and personally killed his foster mother, possibly have good intentions? There must be some conspiracy behind it.
I don't know what conspiracy he might have, but I know that to help you ascend the supreme throne, he poured his heart and soul into it.
Help me? How is that possible?
It is. Tell me, how did he help your Majesty?
To help you gain control of the martial world's influence, he specifically arranged for a Tianjin mountain villa to pledge allegiance to you. To help you possess the strength to fight against Qin Shiyue, he arranged for a cavalry force in the North Cavalry for your command. To help you secretly build the Divine Weapon Pavilion, providing you with all sorts of divine weapons and sharp blades. Even the sword in your hand was personally forged by him. You tell me, wasn't this pouring his heart and soul into it?
Say that again.
What's there to say? Didn't you hear? Uncle Master Shen did all this solely for you.
Xingxin, you're lying to me, aren't you?
Whether it's true or false, you've already experienced it yourself. In short, Shen Ping'an's feelings for you are incredibly deep. There's no one in this world like him.
Incredibly deep? What a joke. If he truly cared for me, why would he slaughter my entire Great Zhou royal family? If he truly cared for me, why would he kill my mother? And why would he, right in front of me, personally kill the maid who grew up with me, my maid? He has deep feelings. Yet why did he let me live in a hellish life? He has deep feelings. Why wasn't he by my side? To accompany and assist me to conquer the world together? You tell me, why didn't he do that?
That's because he knew he wouldn't live to see that day.
What do you mean?
What it means is, Uncle Shen, he's going to die. Bad woman, are you happy now?
Ping'an, he has been terminally ill since childhood, with a 3 yin meridian blockage constitution. But it was only discovered 5 years ago. That was the year the old emperor suddenly passed away. And you got caught up in the 9 princes succession struggle. The vortex. It's just that he doesn't have much time left. If it weren't for the desire to, within his lifetime, protect your ascension to the throne, why would he have become so extreme? And everything he did, it was all for you.
Was all for you?
3 yin meridian blockage? Impossible. If that were true, why didn't he tell me directly?
Even if he told you, would you have believed him?
This peach grove is Shen Ping'an's, which he personally planted over 10 years. A total of 1,3,500 trees. Then each one is like this.
That battle back then? Master Shen, to win, used his sword energy and burned his potential. His life was largely ruined. Every deep winter, his body feels like 1,000 arrows piercing his heart. Pain that goes to the bone.
Yes, he clearly already, for me, and sacrificed his life. Why would he need fame or fortune? But I have never, sadly, given him even a little trust. Shen Ping'an, you're asking for death.
Your Majesty, this is all their one-sided story. Xiao Yu, your master and your empress mother, and the entire Great Zhou imperial family, 371, one people, all died by his hand. Even if he was helping you, he didn't have to kill so many people.
I don't know. I only know that Ping'an did this. He must have his reasons. Definitely. Your Majesty, if you have nothing else, please leave. King Ping Palace, starting today, will be closed to visitors.
Shen, do you like Shen Ping'an?
Yes.
As expected. So Shen Ping'an is also gone?
Does Your Majesty still want to find him and kill him again?
Of course. I want to find him and ask him face to face why he killed so many people. I will tell him face to face that this throne built on blood I don't care for.
Shen Ping'an, oh Shen Ping'an. You poured so much affection, schemed for the world, only for them to not care for it. You, the famous merchant, are truly pitiful. Indeed. Shen Ping'an truly didn't. But whether you can see him depends on Your Majesty's luck. After all, he is truly running out of time. Guards,
Yes?
show them out.
Yes.
Tingxiao, Ziyun, let's go.
Your Majesty, do you really believe that Shen Ping'an is gone?
Of course. Qingshen wouldn't lie to me. Besides, she wouldn't want Shen Ping'an, knights, to be in trouble.
Then what should we do next? Where should we look?
Your Majesty, I have an idea.
Speak quickly.
Since Shen Ping'an has some connections with many factions and his time is running out, he must be visiting some old friends. If we visit every faction mentioned in the letter, one by one, we're sure to find him.
All right, we'll split into two groups. Qingshao, you'll accompany me to Silver Moon Ancient City. Ziyun, you go to the Divine Weapon Pavilion. Make sure to find out if Shen Ping'an has appeared there.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Shopkeeper, get me a medicine.
The shop is in mourning for 3 months. We're not accepting customers for now.
But I made an appointment 5 years ago.
I say, you young man, you won't die so easily.
There are still unfinished matters. How dare you leave first? As for Mr. G, this is for me holding a funeral in advance.
Anyway, you don't have many days left to live. You chose this path yourself back then. Do you regret it now?
Since I did it, I won't regret it.
What is this thing you have? For me to keep for you for a full 5 years? This is the legendary twin flowers.
Yuan, you say these two mountains are clearly connected at the base, but their peaks are at opposite ends. Like two lovers who broke their vows, parting ways and forgetting each other, hence two forget peaks.
Ping'an. Truly in love, people cannot forget each other. It must be that this mountain is lonely inside, and its land is barren. That's why the other mountain cannot get close. If this mountain were full of flowers, then the other mountain would surely look back. From then on, to forget becomes to look.
Okay, I promise you. There will definitely be that day. Not bad. This is what I in the mortal world have left as my last task. I promised Yue to watch her, wearing the crown of twin flowers, marry me. This matter. I'm afraid I will break my promise. Consider it as my gift to her, my last gift. I don't know if there's still enough time.
You're in this state and you still want to go to Two Forget Peak?
Two Forget Peak is in a special location. For thousands of years, no plant has been able to survive there. Only the legendary twin flowers might have a chance.
The twin flowers are precious, of course, but they are nowhere near as valuable as your sacrifice. Is all this worth it?
What's worth it or not? As long as she likes it, I'll search the entire world to give it to her. Mr. G, my time is short. I'll go first. After I'm gone, please burn this for me.
You fool. Your comprehension and innate talent are the best I've ever seen in my life. Yet you're caught up in this. Worldly love, unwilling to wake up. Why put yourself through this?
People always need something to go all out for. I'm just a common person who favors these worldly beauties. Yue is my everything.
Foolish child.
The Great Snow Dragon Cavalry strikes fear into the world, no matter when you look at them. They are always a magnificent sight.
It was General Chu back then who led the soldiers to charge into battle for me, fighting to the death. Without the Great Snow Dragon Cavalry, there would be no me today.
Your Majesty, serving you is the mission of myself, Chu, and the Great Snow Dragon Cavalry.
Shen Ping'an arranged this, didn't he?
Your Majesty, please understand. It was indeed General Shen who asked us to pledge allegiance to you. Back then, the Great Snow Dragon Cavalry was also created by him.
I killed him. Don't you hate me?
Before General Shen left, his final military order was to support your ascension. As long as the objective could be achieved, even if it meant killing him, we would comply.
Did he ever come back?
No.
Your Majesty, there's no need to worry. He's not here. Perhaps Shen Ping'an went somewhere else. As long as he is still alive, we will find him. Your Majesty, there's news from Ziyun.
How is it?
Your Majesty, no need to rush. As long as he's alive, we'll find him, no matter where he is.
Mother Queen, I will definitely find him. Shen Ping'an, I will find you.
Your Majesty.
Shen Ping'an.
Your Majesty, you're awake.
Prepare the carriage. I'm going to find Shen Ping'an. What this letter says is all true. Shen Ping'an must not be dead. He must be hiding somewhere, watching me make a fool of myself.
Your Majesty, your health is paramount. Don't lose sight of the big picture.
Yes, even if Shen Ping'an isn't dead, he doesn't have much time left. Why waste your energy searching for someone who is about to die?
No. I must ask clearly why he did this. Since he meticulously planned everything for me, why did he take away from me the most precious thing? How dare he? Qingping Palace, Tianjian Mountain Villa, Silver Moon City. There must be some other place that I haven't discovered. The truth of everything must be there. Right. Tianji Pavilion. Tianji Pavilion has disciples everywhere. Their information is the most up-to-date. They must have the information I need there. Depart. To Tianji Pavilion.
Oh, you? Your body is already at its limit. This medicinal soup can only keep you barely alive. Whether you can wake up depends on your fate.
Your Majesty, we have arrived.
Your Majesty, it seems a funeral just took place here. Could this also be related to Shen Ping'an?
Shen Ping'an. This time I must know. Why are you doing all this? Do you know Shen Ping'an?
No, I don't.
Do you know Shen Ping'an?
Your Majesty.
Imperial Advisor. Imperial Advisor. Do you know Shen Ping'an?
It seems many things Your Majesty already knows. Actually, all that Shen Ping'an did was for you.
Enough. Stop telling me about long-term planning and helping me ascend the throne. Those nonsense words. I've heard enough these past few days. It's true he once treated me sincerely. And it's true he planned everything for me. But these are not reasons for him to have murdered my mother or harmed my closest kin. Who does he think he is? When have I ever said I wanted to sit on this throne as Empress of Great Zhou? All of this is just what he imposed on me. I never wanted it.
Your Majesty, you are the will of the people of Great Zhou. Even without Shen Ping'an, this throne would be yours.
If I could bring back my father, mother, and Xiao Yu and the others, then I would rather not have it, this Empress title.
Your Majesty truly has no desire to be Emperor, but Shen Ping'an promised someone else that no matter the cost, he would make sure you ascended the throne.
Who is so bold to speak of the Great Zhou throne? Who is it?
This person is precisely Your Majesty's birth mother, the former Empress Dowager.
That's impossible. This is impossible.
True or false? Your Majesty can judge for yourself.
This is the pear blossom wooden box Mother Empress loved most in her life. I've been looking for it for 5 whole years. And it's with you.
Shen Ping'an gave this to me personally. He wanted me to burn it but that wouldn't be fair to him. Since your majesty is here, why not open it?
Yue, by the time you read this, you must have already ascended the throne.
It's Mother Empress.
As the Empress of Great Zhou, I only had you, my daughter. The throne naturally belongs to the second prince. But ever since Ping'an arrived, all the court ministers praised him. Even the generals were impressed. The second prince's jealousy was so strong, he mistakenly thought we would give the throne to you and Ping'an. He colluded with treacherous ministers to harm your father, stage a coup, and then purge the royal family and court.
Who? Mother Empress? Visiting so late. What brings you here?
It's getting cold. Mother Empress made you a new coat.
Thank you, Mother Empress.
The second prince isn't my biological son, but I treated him like my own. But he bribed the imperial kitchen and poisoned us. If Ping'an hadn't known the medicine and treated us in time, you and your father would have met your end as he wished. But he is still your father's child, and there was no evidence. So Ping'an volunteered, pretending to join the second prince's faction, but actually to gather intelligence and uncover the network of traitors in the court. Unexpectedly, the second prince attacked innocent people, not only using witchcraft to control Xiaoyu and frame you, but even making her try to harm you. After this incident, your father realized that. The second prince's influence had reached every corner of the court, including your master, Lu Bue.
No. How could this happen?
Unfortunately, it's too late. The second prince had already allied with foreign powers and marched south. Your father had no choice but to send Ping'an to lead the army to defend the border. But it was a trap. The second prince used the opportunity to surround the palace, intending to capture us all. Fortunately, Ping'an noticed something was wrong and took you to the northern border to escape the palace crisis. Then he returned alone to save the emperor. Unfortunately, we underestimated the second prince's ambition. By the time Ping'an returned, it was too late. But luckily, Ping'an is still here. He promised me he'd protect you for life. I'm sure he won't break his promise.
So that's how it is.
Ping'an, you've returned too late. Second brother has already surrounded the city with troops. Right now, in the imperial court, he's forcing your father emperor to abdicate. I've also been confined to this imperial study by second brother. He's threatening my life to make you return to the capital to face death.
The Empress, second prince, requests your presence.
I know Ping'an will rush out to save me no matter what, and then we'll flee the world together. But if we do this, your father emperor will surely die with regrets.
Open the door quickly. Empress, if you don't open the door, we're going to break in. Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Second brother is quite suspicious. He even deliberately sent Ping'an away. Only if I die by his hand myself and completely break ties with you will he gain second brother's trust, and only then will there be hope to avenge your father emperor.
Open the door! Open the door!
Yueisir, forgive your mother for resorting to this. And please don't resent Ping'an. He is, in this world, besides father emperor and mother empress, the one who loves you the most.
Mother Empress. Second Prince, what is the meaning of this?
General Shenwei, you've come at the right time. I am currently playing a game with my ministers. Anyone who whips the Empress Dowager will be rewarded $1,000.
Stop it, all of you.
General Shenwei, what is the meaning of this?
This matter. How could you leave me out?
Ha ha ha, General Shenwei, are you trying to hog all the fun? Fine. If you can make the Empress Dowager scream, I will reward you $10,000.
Mother Empress. Ping'an will rescue you now.
My life is useless now. But you and Yue are different. Promise me. You must help Yue reclaim the throne and avenge your majesty.
So that's how it is.
Your Majesty, that's everything.
Father, Mother, Ping'an, why did you lie to me? Please tell me, sir, is Ping'an still alive?
It's too late. He was already terminally ill, and then he took your sword. He barely survived, but he only has about a month left. Now...
No, he won't die. He promised me we'd travel the world together. He promised me he'd show me the Sea of Flowers. He promised me.
Your Majesty, face reality. Shen Ping'an is dead.
No. He must be angry with me and hiding. I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him. Ping'an? No. Ping'an. No. Your Majesty.
Shen Ping'an's life was always meant to be given. His sacrifice for your Majesty was only natural. It was only natural. Why bother, your Majesty?
If you dare to say one bad word about Ping'an again, I'll exterminate your 9 generations.
Your Majesty, Mr. Ji said Shen Ping'an is dead.
Get out. All of you, get out. Ping'an? Yair was wrong. Where are you? Please don't abandon me, okay?
You said as long as the Sea of Flowers bloomed, even at Liangguang Peak, we'd look back at each other. But silly girl, mountains are just mountains. They can't be moved by love. Yueter, you say, these two mountains, their bases are clearly connected, yet their peaks are at opposite ends. It's like two lovers who broke their vows and parted ways. Hence, they are called the two forget peaks.
Brother Ping'an, truly in love, people can never forget each other. It must be that this mountain feels lonely inside. Its land barren. That's why the other mountain cannot get close. 2 forget peaks. 2 people in love, supporting each other through thick and thin, then parting ways. It's my fault. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have doubted you. Leaving your heart lonely and barren. That's why you've been avoiding me. Heavens. Are you really going to make us forget each other? Brother Ping'an. This is... If this mountain were covered in flowers, the other mountain would surely look back. From then on, to forget becomes to look.
Okay. I promise you. I will definitely do it.
One day, a sea of flowers will cover the mountains. To forget will become don't forget and to look. To forget peaks. Brother Ping'an is at to forget peaks. Ping'an Gege, where are you? Ping'an Gege. Yoyer knows she was wrong. Come back quickly. Ping'an Gege. Don't leave me alone. Ping'an Gege. No. This isn't real. No, Ping'an. You promised me. You'd protect Yuer forever. You promised me. You'd come back and marry me. How could you leave first?
This is...
This expedition is extremely dangerous. I got this sachet for you.
Okay. I promise. I'll definitely do it.
Truly in love, people will never forget each other. Twin flowers, deeply in love, yet facing away their whole lives. At the moment of wilting, finally saw each other, destined to be together forever. So this is the language of twin flowers. Father Emperor is dead. Mother Empress is dead. Little Yu is dead. Ping'an Gege is dead too. Only I am left in this world. What's the point of being the first empress of this realm? What's the point of ruling the whole world? When there's no one to share it with?
You're right, Yuer. When the sea of flowers blooms, even the rocks will gaze at each other.
Once I've seen the ocean, I find other waters hard to look at. Without the clouds of Wu Mountain, no other clouds are worth seeing. Passing by flowers, I'm too lazy to look back. Half for cultivation, half for you. Ping'an. Why, and won't you see me? Was it all a dream? It's not a dream. I'm going to find Ping'an.
Your Majesty, you've fallen ill from accumulated grief. You absolutely cannot fall ill again.
These pains of mine, compared to Ping'an's Zeus, are nothing.
Your Majesty, a country cannot be without a ruler for a day. Even for the sake of Great Zhou's. People, you should take care of yourself. Do you want King Shiyue and the Empress to be disappointed?
Your Majesty, urgent report from the north. The Great Ming Dynasty has broken the alliance and invaded our Great Zhou's border passes.
What? They dare?
Great Ming and Great Zhou have been on good terms for generations. Why the sudden change of heart?
There are no eternal allies in this world, only eternal interests. Your Majesty has just ascended the throne. Great Zhou is in ruins and needs rebuilding. The Ming army must be trying to take advantage of this opportunity to invade Great Zhou.
This is truly a despicable act. Your Majesty, should we summon the ministers for a council?
They're already at our doorstep. What's there to discuss? If they want to fight, then I will fight them. You two immediately muster the 3 great camps and relay my decree. For this battle, I will lead the troops myself. Not only will we fight, but we will march to their imperial capital. Let the world know that anyone who offends Great Zhou will be punished no matter how far.
We are willing to die for your Majesty.
Ping'an, whoever will not fail your trust. I will prove to the world that your choice was not wrong.
Everyone says that when people leave, the warmth fades. But this tea is still warm. Yet the person is leaving first.
Everyone says our Empress is truly remarkable. Though born a noble princess, she was hated by princes vying for the throne. Who knew her childhood sweetheart? Shen Ping'an was actually a black-hearted, ungrateful wretch. He killed the late emperor in front of the court, a sword through his heart and throat. Alas, it's a pity Princess Mingyue turned white-haired overnight. From then on, she vowed to kill Shen Ping'an.
That Shen Ping'an is truly a scoundrel. He raised her only to exterminate the royal family.
What happened to Princess Mingyue later?
Mingyue traveled to Silver Moon City, vowing to kill the demon and restore the kingdom. Everyone, look 3 years later. The heavenly sword appears, shaking the martial arts world. The dragon cavalry and all armies bow. The Qingping sage protects our path. Blood spills on the battlefield without rest. 10,000 miles of land accept the Golden Decree. One day, she returns to Beijing.
Good.
The Empress led her troops into the palace. That Shen Ping'an still tried to betray his master for glory. But alas, the Empress's heart was already cold as ice. Shen Ping'an, you've disrupted the government, killed countless enemies, and carry the burden of millions of wronged souls. Even if you endured years of hardship, how could you be forgiven for the hatred against the nation and family? With that, the Empress personally killed the demon. At the enthronement ceremony, a poem was recited. Blood soaked 16 prefectures of rivers and mountains. Cold steel unsheathed from the start. Iron cavalry splits clouds, destroying old hatreds. Swordlight rolls snow, washing over lords. White bones become monuments, inscribing names. Red robes ascend the throne, ruling the ages. The northwest sky collapses, stars fall.
Only leading the common people to bow to the crown. Your Majesty is truly an emperor for the ages.
Such courage is unprecedented. That Shen Ping'an is truly a scoundrel.
He deserved to die. Yes. A dead Shen Ping'an.
Is the best Shen Ping'an.
Sir, you've given too much. To hear such a top-tier play is priceless.
No need for change. Run!
The Nether Kingdom. Hey, no, wait. My friend, what's happening up ahead?
The Zhou and Nether Kingdoms are at war.
The Zhou and Nether Kingdoms have been allies for generations. How could they be fighting?
It's because the Nether Kingdom has suddenly turned hostile. They said a woman from Great Zhou inheriting the throne goes against natural law, so they're punishing Zhou on behalf of heaven. My friend, you should run too. If you don't run now, it'll be too late.
This is a matter of national importance. Hasn't Empress Your Majesty sent troops?
When disaster strikes, you can't even rely on your parents, let alone an empress. If you don't run now, it'll be too late.
Then let me ask you, how far has the war progressed?
I heard it's already reached Yan City. I don't think they can hold it for long. The Nether Army is about to break through. If you don't run, you're seeking death. Don't try to stop me.
Yan City. Yer? I didn't expect your test to come so soon, but this time, you'll have to rely on yourself.
Oh, it's Your Majesty.
Generals of Yan City, where are you?
Here.
Follow me and charge.
Your Majesty is here to save us. Charge.
Don't kill us. We surrender.
When you were killing the people of Great Zhou, did you ever think of sparing their lives? All generals, listen up. The national war has begun. Refuse their surrender. All invaders shall be killed without mercy.
Kill without mercy.
The barbarian invaders are not dead. Can the people of Great Zhou still fight?
We are willing to die for Your Majesty.
Follow me into battle. Let those barbarians know that those who offend Great Zhou will be punished no matter how far.
Those who offend Great Zhou will be punished no matter how far.
When the dynasty prospers, the common people suffer.
Your Majesty! It's Your Majesty. Your Majesty is here. We are saved.
How is the war going?
Reporting to Your Majesty, the Emperor personally leads the troops. The soldiers' morale is sky high. We've won consecutive victories on the front lines. In just 3 days, we've recaptured 5 cities.
As expected of Your Majesty, it seems soon we can march back to the capital.
Give the order. Prepare the troops immediately. Tomorrow, with one concerted effort, we will counterattack the Nether Kingdom's capital. Not only will we attack, but we will also strike fear into them. We will fight until they submit and become our vassals. This way, the borders of Great Zhou can be peaceful.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It seems the little girl from back then has now become a qualified empress.
Who's there?
Report. Your Majesty, we've discovered the whereabouts of the national preceptor of the Underworld Kingdom. He's leading troops and fleeing south. Should we pursue and kill him immediately?
Pass down the order, assemble the troops immediately, and set off at once.
Yes.
I've long heard of the great Zhou's Empress, Du Shadian Zhen, magnificent and peerless. Seeing you today truly lives up to your reputation. It's a pity.
A pity what?
It's just a pity that such a beauty is about to become a slave of a fallen nation.
Such arrogance. The ones surrounded and waiting to die now are you. When I trample the underworld capital, this statement, I will return to you word for word.
Is that so? Your Majesty, look back.
This is bad. There's an ambush here. Your Majesty, we've fallen into a trap.
What?
Your Majesty, such beauty if you were to die on the battlefield would be a great pity. Why not marry into my daming? I'll grant you a lifetime of glory and wealth. What do you say?
You're seeking death.
Oh, Majesty, don't resist stubbornly. As long as you cede 16 cities and pay 10 million tiles of gold as dowry and marry into Daming, we don't necessarily have to annihilate you.
Wishful thinking.
How could that be?
I am the Emperor of Zhou, destined to rule over all enemies. Those who offend my great Zhou will die.
Long live your majesty! Long live! Long live!
With your majesty here, these clowns are no threat.
Mother, did you see? You can now handle things on her own. I can finally rest in peace.
Have all the men of Great Zhou died? Even a mere woman dares to claim imperial titles. They deserve to be destroyed.
Your majesty, are you all right?
Who are you?
I've only been in seclusion for 10 years. You youngsters have forgotten the title Great Dynasty Butcher.
10 years? You're Xu Xiao. Your Majesty, I've heard his name. 10 years ago, he personally led 800 cavalry to conquer Yuan's 300,000 strong army. That battle led to Yuan's downfall. Since then, the name Butcher has spread throughout the land, enough to frighten children into silence. It's said this man was invincible. He even boasted he would march on this realm. But after that, he disappeared. People said he had committed too many sins and was taken by heaven. I never expected him to appear here.
It's him. I can't believe this old guy is still alive. This battle will be difficult for Yue.
Since you know my name, why don't you advise your little girl emperor to surrender obediently?
Xu Xiao, you broke the alliance and betrayed us. Aren't you afraid of this realm's retaliation?
Back then, I annihilated Yuan with just 800 iron pagodas. Do you think I'm afraid of your realm?
If you weren't afraid, why did you retreat and go into hiding back then? Wasn't it because you were blocked by this realm's might?
This realm is worthy? I went into seclusion back then for just one person.
Who?
It's fine to tell you. It was your realm's divine might general, Shen Ping'an.
This matter. How is it related to Shen Ping'an?
If not for that year when I lost to Shen Ping'an, your great Zhou would have been an X long ago.
What?
A bet is a bet. I once promised him that as long as he was in Great Zhou, I would not come out of seclusion for a single day.
I didn't expect that the infamous butcher of those years actually retired because of Shen Ping'an.
What a shame. Now that Shen Ping'an is dead, I have no more reservation. Today is the day Great Zhou falls.
General Xu, your divine skills are peerless, invincible in the world.
Don't celebrate too soon. Ping'an could defeat you back then. And now? So can I.
Overestimating yourself.
Your Majesty is about to win.
I thought I was just being tickled. Had enough?
Your Majesty.
You have two choices. Either marry into Great Ming and declare Great Zhou's submission, or die.
Let go of His Majesty.
This Great Zhou is now full of mere women. It deserves to fall. I'll ask you one last time. Do you want to live or die?
Your Majesty, why don't you just agree? General Shu is still vigorous. If your Majesty marries him, perhaps you could even have 10 or 8 more children.
You wish?
Women are so long-winded. Can't win a fight, just good with their mouths. Shen Ping'an at least was a hero of his generation. To be killed by you, a woman, is truly pathetic. He died so miserably.
Shut up. Don't you dare speak of him like that.
What? Didn't Shen Ping'an die by your Majesty's own hand? Could it be that he was even killed intentionally by you?
You're asking for death.
Don't you hate Shen Ping'an the most? I'm helping you curse him. Why are you angry?
No. Don't slander him, Brother Ping'an.
I'll curse him then. What can you do to me? Or did you make him crawl out from under the ground?
Even if Shen Ping'an really came back from the dead, the first person he'd want to kill wouldn't be us, but you incompetent ruler.
How about I help you find a way? Just curse Shen Ping'an once, and I'll let you go.
Dream on.
You stinking woman. You're asking for death.
Your Majesty.
Brother Ping'an, I've disappointed you.
Who's there?
You've already done very well. Now, leave it to me.
Who are you? How dare you obstruct me? How dare you obstruct me?
You insignificant wretches. Dare to trespass on Great Zhou territory?
It's you. The one who was following me before.
Drink this quickly.
Your Majesty, no. What if it's poisoned?
Who exactly are you? Starting from Yan City, you've been following me.
I'm merely a commoner, with no particular title.
Where did this vermin come from? Hiding your head and showing your tail, not even daring to show your true face.
An unknown person can still take your head.
With just you? A mere clown who popped out from who knows where. Without even a proper weapon, dare to say you'll take the head of Xu Xiao, the human butcher?
To kill you? Why would I need a weapon?
Why waste words on this kind of trash? General, one strike and no matter how tough your mouth is, you'll turn into meat paste.
Boy, your luck. I'll let you be the first. Be sacrificed by my blade after I've emerged.
Xu Xiao's broadsword is invincible in the world. Even I am no match for him. Young hero, you must not underestimate him.
It's merely like selling a head with a banner.
Sharp-tongued, die. You're showing.
To kill you. This is enough.
Who exactly are you?
No match for him. He killed Xu Xiao in one blow. Great Zhou has no expert like this. Who exactly are you?
Xu Xiao is dead. You lot, retreat at once.
Fine. Very well. To be able to kill the butcher Xu Xiao, I presume you are no unknown figure. My lord, instead of following a female emperor of a doomed nation, why not join my great Ming? I can offer you even higher treatment than Xu Xiao. What do you say?
You're dreaming. Xu Xiao is dead. The Great Snow Dragon Cavalry is on its way. What chance do you have now?
You refuse a toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Your Majesty, aren't you curious why I have lured you here to the border between our two countries?
What are you saying?
This place is our great Ming's battlefield.
Your Majesty, the enemy is attacking. We've fallen into their trap.
You secretly deployed troops.
Your Majesty, didn't you also summon the Great Snow Dragon Cavalry for reinforcements? It's just that Silver Moon City is far in the west. By the time they arrive, Your Majesty's bones will have long gone cold. I'll ask you one last time. Now, either surrender or
Your Majesty, the battle situation is critical. Perhaps you should agree to cede territory and pay indemnity for now, and we can make plans after returning to the capital. Please prioritize your royal personage.
The nation is in crisis. As the son of heaven, I would rather die defending the nation's gates than be a foolish monarch who cedes territory and pays indemnity, a defeated foolish ruler.
Mother, do you see? Yue has not disgraced the name of the great Zhou royal family.
When the battle begins shortly, I will fight on the front lines to cover for you. You are highly skilled in martial arts. If you take the opportunity to leave, they won't be able to stop you.
What about you?
This battle concerns the thousands of common people of Great Zhou. I would die 10,000 deaths without regret.
Well said. Die 10,000 deaths without regret. A ruler, even with 1,000 armies before them, must press forward.
The Cloud Sky Sword Manual. Who are you? Ping'an? Is that you?
what are you afraid of? He's all alone. We have so many people. What peerless master? You will all turn to dust. Since you want to die, I'll fulfill your wish. Pass the order. Charge.
Once I held a green sword wishing to see the celestial palace.
I have so many people. Even if you just pile up bodies, I could still overwhelm you. All of you, attack!
100,000 armors collapsed like rain, killing for miles without a trace. A general dies after 100 battles, leaving only 3 feet to guard the moon's light. This body has always been lightly cast aside, willing to be for the world, to bring peace.
Please don't kill me. I am the national preceptor of the Underworld Kingdom. I swear in this life I will never invade this land again. I was wrong.
You don't just know you were wrong. You know you're going to die.
I can. Cede territory. I'll pay you reparations.
Those who offend our kingdom will be killed without mercy.
Win. We won. We've won. Quickly, pursue them immediately while we have the advantage. Make sure to capture all the deserters.
3 feet guard the bright moon, leaving peace for the mortal world. The bright moon is my domain, and peace is yours. As for the Ping'an sword and the Sky Sword Manual, they all belong to you.
Since the crisis has been resolved, I must take my leave.
Wait. Who exactly are you?
I am merely a wanderer of the martial world. One who never leaves their name.
Then, can you remove your mask? And let me see?
My appearance is unsightly. It's best not to frighten your majesty.
You cannot deceive me. This Ping'an sword is one I gave you back then. Elder Yu told me. It is one with your body and soul. Only you can wield it. But just now, it responded to your call.
Your majesty, a sword is an inanimate object. How can it have a spirit? Could it be that your majesty has been deceived by a villain?
And what about the Sky Sword Manual? How do you explain that?
This sword manual I found by chance. I didn't know what it was called.
I know. You are blaming me. You blame me for not understanding your intentions, and for wrongly accusing you.
Who is this person? Why is His Majesty so deeply moved?
Enough. Your majesty, you are the son of heaven, the ruler of a nation, a symbol of the great Zhou royal family. How can you be so close to a commoner? Your majesty, please maintain your dignity.
Ping'an. Do you really not want Yer anymore?
What did Your Majesty just say? Pax.
The only one who could make your majesty say that name is one person. Could this person be a man, the divine might king?
Pax. I read your letter. I went to the Sea of Flowers. To Sky Sword Manor. To Silver Moon Ancient City. These are all places of our past memories. I also met with Qin Shiyue and went to see Mr. G. They told me everything. Back then, during the Battle of Yanmen Pass, you asked Qin Shiyue to save me. The Xuanwu Gate incident, thus, was also you seeking revenge for your father, the Emperor, and the Empress Dowager, acting out a play together. And the Twin Flower Sea on the Twin Peaks of Oblivion. Everywhere you've been, I've been there too. Pax, how much longer do you plan to hide this from me?
Your Majesty, what are you saying? I don't understand at all.
I know. If you care about me. Otherwise, why would you have come to save me? When I needed you the most?
Your Majesty. Please be proper.
Why? Do you still hate me?
Remember, that medicine should not be taken excessively. Otherwise, it will only hasten death.
Silly girl. How could I hate you? It's just that I'm about to die. Rather than let you be sad in the end, it's better to start now, as if we've never met.
Shen Ping'an,
Your Majesty?
if you dare to leave, I will immediately commit suicide right here in front of you.
Whatever.
Your Majesty.
Great Joe needs you.
Shen Ping'an, are you really abandoning me? Pax? I knew it was you.
In the end, I can deceive everyone, but I can never deceive my own heart.
Ping'an, are you all right? Don't scare me like this.
An empress like me crying makes no sense.
I don't care. In front of you, I'll always be your little girl.
Silly girl.
Ping'an. Someone. Quick, someone.
Your Majesty. General Shenwei. His meridians are shattered. His ki is chaotic. It must be from the battle earlier, forcing himself past his limits. He's now...
What is it?
On his last legs.
No. I won't let you die. Return to the capital immediately. I'll summon the Imperial Physician.
No need. This is the 3 yin absolute meridian. When this line reaches your fingertip, even gods, I can't save you.
No. I don't believe it.
Silly girl, stop crying. You'll lose your beauty if you keep crying. You've now become a qualified empress. I have no regrets. Go see Mother.
No, don't go! You promised you'd marry her.
I'm sorry. This time. Ping'an. I have to break my promise.
Ping'an? No. Ping'an. Ping'an. How is it, Imperial Physician? Is there any hope?
His meridians are shattered, his life force extinguished. He's no different from a dead man.
Impossible. He is the most capable person in this world. He's my Ping'an. He couldn't possibly die so easily.
Heaven envies talent. General Shenwei has had the 3 yin absolute meridian since childhood. To have survived until today is already a miracle. This time, forcing his chi again, depleting his lifespan, even gods can't save him.
It's my fault. He overexerted himself for me.
The most critical factor is this sword wound. This sword pierced his heart. Although his heart is different from others, half his life force was still cut away. After this blow, even without the 3 yin absolute meridian, he would have no chance of survival.
It was me. I killed him. No matter what method you use, you must save him. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Money, Titles, land. I'll give you it all.
He's already at the end of his rope. If not for the power of the pills keeping him barely alive, he would have died long ago.
Pills? That's a pill bottle from Qingping Palace. These pills must have been given by Qingshuan. Quick, someone. Prepare my carriage to Qingping Palace immediately.
Your Majesty, the Palace Master already knows you're coming. She said Qingping Palace will henceforth withdraw from worldly affairs. Please return, Your Majesty.
Get out of my way. If you delay Ping'an's rescue, I'll have your 9 generations executed. Get lost. Tingshen. Ping'an is in critical condition. Come out quickly.
Master, are you really not going to see them?
No.
But Uncle Master seems to be outside too. Are you really not going to see them?
Lin Tingshuan. If you don't come out now, I'll raise your Qingping Palace. Lin Tingshuan, didn't you say you and Ping'an were close friends? Are you really going to let him die? Where is your master? Lin Tingshuan, Ping'an saved your life. Are you truly so heartless?
Uncle Master also saved your life. More than once. Didn't you also put him in mortal danger?
Tingshuan? I know you resent me. And I hate my past self too. The one who should have died was me. It was Ping'an who saved me. I wish it had been me who died. Qingshuan. I know you love him too. As long as you're willing to act, I'm willing to let go. And leave his world forever. I beg you.
Your Majesty. Please take care of your health.
You should leave. Qingping Palace doesn't welcome you.
No, I can't. I must save Ping'an.
My master said she doesn't want to see you.
I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. As long as your master agrees to help, I'll do anything.
If that's the case. First, kowtow 300 times and apologize.
How dare you? Your Majesty is the Emperor of Dezhou, a supreme being. You demand she kowtow 300 times? That's utterly lawless.
Guards, seize this traitor!
Is that true?
You don't have to believe it.
Your Majesty!
You absolutely cannot.
He's not worth it.
I'll kowtow. $56. $57.
Enough, Your Majesty. They are simply letting people die without helping. Deliberately making things difficult for you.
As long as there's a glimmer of hope, I will definitely save him. $59. No. I must save Brother Ping'an.
Does it hurt?
It hurts. But my heart hurts more.
This pain is nothing compared to what he suffered for you, not even 1/10,000th.
Your Majesty. I beg you. Please, save General Shenwei. Don't make things difficult for His Majesty any longer.
I implore Palace Mistress Qingping to lend a hand.
Please, Palace Mistress Qingping, lend us your aid.
Come in.
Pax?
You're awake?
King Shen. You're finally willing to see me. Pax is severely injured. I beg you, please save him.
As I told you before, he has a terminal illness. No cure.
No cure. Then find another way. You must have a way, right?
If I had a way, why wouldn't I want to save him? His illness, mortal remedies, are already useless. Unless...
Unless what? Tell me. Whatever you ask for, I can give you.
His life has reached its limit. Even if his injuries were healed. And it would be beyond saving. Unless we can borrow years from heaven. My ancestor from Qingping Palace once left behind a secret technique. It allows one to transfer their own lifespan to another.
You mean...
We need to find someone whose fate is similar to his, and then have them offer their lifespan to him. This is the ancestor of Qingping Palace, who left behind the 7-star lifespan lamp. After lighting it, we need someone whose fate is intertwined. To pray within the 7-star formation, and offering their lifespan to the main star. I once thought of sacrificing myself to extend his life, but his fate has long been intertwined with yours. There's no place for me.
That's why Master tested you. To see if you were sincere about saving him.
Xingxuan!
Remember this. Once the 7-star lamp is lit, the ritual dance must not stop. You must stay right in the main star chamber, never leaving. If within 7 days she wakes up, this method will succeed. If after 7 days, the lamp burns out and he still hasn't woken, not only will he die, but the lifespan you offered will also be lost forever. I once read about this technique in ancient jade scrolls. The success rate is probably less than 1 in 10. Do you truly have the resolve to gamble on this life or death decision?
As long as there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance, I will save him.
Your Majesty, absolutely not. A technique that sacrifices lifespan? I've never heard of such a thing. This is clearly alarmist talk.
Even if it's real, there's only a 10% chance it can save someone. But the price is your Majesty's life. Qingxiao will never agree.
Once this technique is used, there's no room for regret. This is going against the natural order. If you're unwilling, I won't blame you.
There's no need to persuade me further. If it were Ping'an, he wouldn't hesitate even a bit. Don't waste any more time. Let's start immediately.
Your Majesty.
Who let you in? Get out!
Your Majesty. Enough. It's been 7 days. You've sacrificed your lifespan for him. You're so weak. What are you laughing at?
Your Majesty is heartbroken. You've gone mad?
My lifespan was truly given to you, Ping'an. Just hold on a little longer. Ping'an will definitely come back.
Enough. Look carefully. The light has gone out.
No, that's impossible.
Enough, wake up. He's dead. Don't you think I'm heartbroken? I can mourn for him. I can die for him. Because I have no worries about the future. But what about you? If you die, then everything he did will be meaningless. Do you know that?
But, Ping'an,
Ed asked me before he died. To protect you. If you die because of me, how can I ace him again?
Your Majesty.
I beg you.
I understand. You may leave.
Her name is Shiyue. Then you should be called Ping'an.
Ping'an, come home with me.
We'll get married when you return.
Okay, I promise.
If this mountain peak could be filled with flowers, then the other peak would gaze back, forgetting each other to gaze at each other from now on.
I can go see the Empress Dowager.
No, you can't go. You promised Yue you were going to marry Yue.
Yair. I'm afraid this time I have to break my promise.
Ping'an. If there's a next life, Yue will definitely marry you.
girl.
Ping'an,